And we are live! Hello, ambassadors and students and Firefox fans. This is May Office Hour for Firefox Student Ambassadors. Be sure, if you want to chat with people live, to be on IRC. Our group is #FirefoxStudents. There's also an Etherpad where you can submit your questions, and the Etherpad is in the link of the Hangout, the description link. Okay, and today's deck will be online, and you can get the deck at bit.ly/FSA Recognition System. So if you want to follow along with us with the presentation, go ahead and go to that link and you should be able to access it. Alright, so let's get started. First, you guys all know Barrage. Barrage is in the video chat, but we have two new faces. They are recently onboarded as eBoard mentees. One is Trainee as VP of Tech and, as VP of Marketing, and one is Santos at VP of Tech. They are awesome, awesome people. You guys will get a chance to chat with them later on. So, yeah, all right. Today we will be talking about the recognition system that was recently launched. And let's get started. Okay. So, the recognition system. The recognition system was launched and created to provide students with guidance. You know, we put some steps in there of what you should be taking as a student ambassador, and also to recognize students along the way. So it serves two purposes, right? To give people guidance and steps to take, and then secondly, to recognize them and to really thank you guys for all your hard work. The recognition system has 3 levels. So really think about it as program levels. There's trainee, there's junior, and there's senior. So it goes like higher and higher and higher. We're going to start off first with trainee. And how this will work is, you know, we'll talk about what's each program level requirements and then what you should expect in the application. So we'll walk you through it. At the end of this presentation, we will answer all the questions submitted on the Etherpad, and if you have any more questions, go ahead and put it on the IRC or just write it down. Cool. Alright, let's get started. The trainee. So the trainee is an ambassador who may have just recently started or been with us for a few months, but they are mostly active online. So they participate in campaign challenges, they share a lot of stuff we share, they stay updated with the newsletter and social media. They're very, very active online. Maybe not offline, but you know, they're very supportive of us online, and that's what a trainee entails. The requirements to becoming a trainee: have received the beginner's guide badge, and we'll go through what that is in a bit. Have created either a web page, a video, a blog post, or an app. They could have used any of WebMaker's tools. Participated in a campaign challenge. So think about it as, you know, Firefox 10th year, Say Hello challenge. Those are all campaign challenges. And attended and watched one office hour. So if you guys attended this one, this counts. The reason why we want students to attend an office hour is because there's a lot of information in there, not just about the program, but about other Firefox contribution pathways. And we always try to bring in new guests to teach you guys something, so it's pretty cool. Last month's office hour was public speaking. So if you want to watch one, that's probably the one you want to watch. And lastly, register on Firefox Friends. Firefox Friends is a new platform that was recently launched. We want ambassadors to be the first to try it. It hasn't been widely promoted yet. Firefox Friends is the social sharing platform. You go on it, you share different updates, and you can track your impact. You can actually see how much social reach your post got. So it's pretty awesome. In the future, there will be more FSA activities on the platform. That's why we want you guys to register now. Okay, so diving into each requirement, first thing is the beginner's badge. And I'm going to go ahead and share my whole screen so you guys can see what this looks like. Hello. Okay. Great, now you guys see my desktop. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and head to the beginner's guide to show you guys what that looks like. So this is the FSA Beginner's Guide. There are 5 parts to it, right? Part 1 is learning about Mozilla, learning about what open source even means, and watching these videos. Very, very simple. Part 2 is learning about our product, Firefox and Firefox OS. It's really important that students learn about both Mozilla and Firefox OS before doing anything, because really it's our mission and our story that is very, very special and differentiates us. Part 3 is getting connected with all of us online and helping us share Firefox Student Ambassador to any students out there who may want this opportunity. Part 4, we have a presentation for you to walk through the FSA program, very high level, simple beginner's presentation, but it will help those who just start. And then Part 5 has more detailed steps about how to get connected with us. And at the end, you'll see, oh, this is where you can get your beginner's badge. So be sure after you complete all the parts that you go ahead and click on the badge and you fill out the application form. It's very, very simple, but you must have completed all of part 1. All of the parts of the beginner's guide. Cool? Okay, so back to the next requirement. And you guys can access the beginner's guide at bit.ly.com/FSA beginner's guide. Also, it should be sent to you when you first register in the confirmation email. Cool. Next, created a web page or video, and that can be a thimble or popcorn, or you wrote a blog post about your experience as a Firefox ambassador. Okay, so the requirement is either you created something or you wrote a blog post about your experience as an FSA. So it's either or. You don't have to do both, but if you do both, that's awesome. I'll show you guys an example of a video. So this here was a Firefox ambassador who made a video introducing, the Firefox Student Ambassador program, what Mozilla is, and their Firefox Club. It's really awesome. He was very thorough, and this was a 6-minute video. It didn't take that long for him, but he still put in a lot of effort to plan it. This is something we're looking for. You don't have to create a whole YouTube video. You can use popcorn and use images and words. So yeah, this is the option. Write a blog post about your experience at Firefox Student Ambassador. This right here is a great example, and this is just written pretty recently in April. So you can see the student asked, how I got addicted with Mozilla. It talks about his experience as an FSA, meeting people, meeting community members, and giving them a shout out, about how he wanted to be a club lead, about his process. And it's very, very inspiring to read through the story. Maybe the student doesn't know it, but a lot of students read this kind of stuff and they think, wow, like this is very cool. I want to be a part of this. I really want to do the same kind of learning that he is. So yeah, that's why we encourage you guys to write a type of blog post as this. Okay, so either creating a web page or video can be very simple, or writing a blog post about your experience. In the application form, we'll ask you to submit a link to either or, and that's it. Very simple. And of course, watched an office hour. All the videos to the office hour are located in our YouTube channel and in this playlist. So you can see we have January, we have December, which is our very first one. It's very cool. We should go see it. February about QA, March about open source, how to contribute, April public speaking, and you'll see May is right here. As soon as this is done, it will be recorded and uploaded here. So these office hours will be available here. We ask that students do attend the live session because you can ask your questions here and now, and we'll be able to answer you right away. Okay. And register to Firefox Friends. So Firefox Friends, the registration process is super, super simple. I'll show you guys right now. Oh, this is wrong. Here. It's friends.mozilla.org is the link. When you head there, this is the sign-up page. You can sign in with Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, or you can just type in your email. After you type in your email, you're going to be prompted to a page like this. I agree to terms, create your password, and then you'll see another page that asks you, are you a Firefox Student Ambassador? Are you a REPS? Put yes, you're a Student Ambassador because you are, and then you will log into your account. It's a really cool platform. I encourage all of you guys to go on it. And next, participating in a campaign. So this question is a little tricky for some because there are some student ambassadors who have been ambassador for a few months now, but they didn't participate in any of the campaign challenges. However, the campaign challenges are very, very important. So for example, the last one we just had was the Say Hello challenge in March, where you could post one of your selfies with Firefox Hello. And then before that, our campaign challenge was Firefox 10th year, where you took a photo with the Firefox Choose Independent sign. So if you've done one or the other, go ahead and just submit the link to the photo in the application form, and you would have completed this task. For some students who think, oh, well, I didn't take a photo, but I did share about the Say Hello challenge and I did share about Firefox 10th year, find the link to those posts and that will work as well. Because I know that, some students are camera shy, but as long as you share these campaigns, that's what's really important. So these are the steps to completing Trainee. It's all very, very simple things. Complete the beginner's guide, submit a web page video or a blog post, RSVP to office hour or watch the past, register to Firefox Friends, and participate in a campaign challenge. And as soon as you complete those 5 things, you will have received your Trainee title. Although I do want to say, and this is very important, if you are unable to answer any of the questions in the Trainee application, please just wait until the next round of applications are opened, which will be very soon. Okay, the reason being this recognition system right now, the beta run, it's mainly for ambassadors who have been with us since the relaunch in August 2014. So we really want to onboard them first before onboarding new trainees. Although if you completed all the tasks, then you're totally welcome to apply. And don't worry thinking like, oh, I must get titled this time. It's okay. We will open up the applications again soon. So rewards, once you're a trainee, you'll receive the trainee badge. You'll be recognized in our monthly newsletter along with other trainees as congratulations, and you will be eligible to apply for junior. And how you apply is go to this link, bit.ly FSA Trainee app. You can also head over to our wiki to find the application link. Remember that applications are due on the 22nd. Okay. Moving on to junior. And we will take all the questions after, so no worries. Requirements. Junior is you either have hosted 1 or attended 2 FSA events. Reason being, hosting an event takes a lot more resource, takes a lot more management and thinking and execution as opposed to just attending 2 events. So either you hosted 1 or attended 2 events. You have created a Mozillas profile, and you will be able to explain how you made an impact at your university. You'll dive a little deeper, hosted 1 or attended 2 events. The application form will ask you to submit the link to either the event you hosted or 2 of the events that you attended. It can be a picture of you in it. That works as well. So I'll show you an example. This here was a Mozmaker event by a student. It's really well laid out. He lists out the event name, objective of the event, and he says, in a summary, I conducted a Mozmaker event at this Institute of Technology for 150 WAMAs. That's amazing. And he goes ahead and puts photos of him speaking, explaining what the sessions were, explaining what they did. And this is a very impactful blog post. It shows people how much impact he made, how many people he reached, and what types of things he did during the session. This will be a great blog post to write. And if you guys are interested in seeing other blog posts from students, you can head over to our blog, blog.mozilla.org, and you'll see that in each update there are featured activities. And featured activities are full of blog posts from students documenting their events. So this is a great way to kind of get inspiration on how you can do it. For example, right here, exploring Mozilla, and he writes about what they did at the office. Very, very thorough. Yeah. Next, create a Mozillians profile. A Mozillians profile, very, very important. A Mozillians profile is basically your profile to everyone who volunteers and works for Mozilla. So I'll show you kind of how it looks like. It looks like this. You know, you can put down your title, you can put down your bio, your groups, languages, vouched by, vouchees. Actually, if you go on, I'm going to go on Trainee's, let's go on Trainee's profile. You can see that it's very filled out. He has a bio, he has a lot of groups that he joined, and he lists out his skills. Your Mozillians profile is where everyone who works and loves Mozilla comes and find you, right? So this is like your room. You really want to decorate it and make sure it's good. So once you're at junior level, we really ask that students have a Mozillians profile because people will be able to reach out to you and find you easier. You want to have a place where you can, you know, hold your vouchees, where you can list your contributions, and you can list your skills and all that. Having Mozillians profiles is awesome. And the steps are here. You would create a persona, and then you'll have a profile. It's really, really simple. How you made an impact. Okay, so the application will ask a question, you know, how you've made an impact at your university. It is an paragraph question, so you would write, you know, a few sentences to a paragraph about how you did it. Think about a time when you volunteered with your club, you reached out to students, how you help students at your university or in your community. Maybe you talked to someone about what open source is and they got really involved. Maybe you spoke to a whole class about web literacy, teaching them WebMaker, whatever it is. Tell us how you made an impact. Because at the end of the day, a Firefox Student Ambassador main duty, right, is to spread the mission and do good. It's part of our code. So we really want to know how you've done that. After completing these requirements, you would have received your trainee badge, junior badge. Okay, so here's the thing. Here's what's different. For this time's beta run, the junior application will include all the questions from the trainee application. So if you're applying for junior, you will have to fill out all the trainee questions and the junior questions. If you don't pass the trainee questions section, you will not be considered for junior, and we will title you as a trainee. So I hope that makes sense. In the future, in our next application run, it will be in waves. So first we'll open up trainee apps, we'll close it. We'll open up junior apps, we'll close it, open up senior apps. So in the future it's in waves, but for this time, because it's a beta run and we want to onboard as many existing ambassadors as we can, it's all in one. And rewards to being a junior: receive the junior badge, eligible to apply for club lead training, eligible to be invited to FSA in-person boot camps. This happens in some countries. Receive an electronic certificate acknowledging your achievements and contribution. So we're actually going to give you a certificate to thank you for all your hard work. You can print it out, put it on your wall, show your parents. It's going to be a very awesome form of recognition. And how to apply, head over here. Okay, senior. Sorry I'm rushing a little bit. We are almost up our time, so I'm doing my best. Senior, the requirements. You can either be a club lead for 6 months or FSA for 1 year. But I want to make it clear that just because you are a club lead for 6 months or FSA for 1 month, that does not mean you're automatically a senior. You know, you can be that but be very inactive or not have done any activities yet. So it's just, it would be great if you already meet those requirements. That will give you an up in our consideration, but that doesn't automatically mean you are a senior. You connected and are active with your local community. You're involved with one or more contribution pathways. You demonstrate leadership, and you exhibit passion for helping students. So the questions for the senior application are, expect something like, are you involved in other Mozilla projects besides FSA? You know, such as localization, WebMaker. Why do you deserve to be a senior FSA senior? So that's a question for you. What are some ideas you have to better the FSA program? And more. The senior application, we understand that every student takes different steps and pathways to becoming a senior, to becoming an active contributor. And so the senior application questions are a little vague. It's not specific. You don't have specific steps you need to take. We will consider every student on a case-by-case basis, reading your application, trying to understand where you're from. So there's no one right answer, right? This is, be very honest, just exhibit your personality. Again, if after reviewing your senior application, if we believe you're not yet ready, maybe you haven't really connected with your community, or you haven't really hosted a lot of events, or you just haven't really reached out to other organizations or students on your campus, we will ask if you can be a junior. We'll place you as junior, and you will have a chance to apply for senior again after a few months, or after the next round application opens. And the rewards, as a reward, you will receive the senior badge. You'll be eligible to apply or be nominated to become regional ambassador lead. You will receive a vouch on Mozillians.org, which is why you needed to create a profile as a junior. You'll receive a special recognition swag pack, and you're going to be eligible to take part in some projects we have, because we work with special Mozilla departments, across the company, and sometimes they have projects they want to talk to the students about. And the seniors will be the ones who can really take this on and tackle it. How you can apply is here. Bit.ly FSA Senior App. Cool. So some things to keep in mind. This is a beta run, like I said. This is our first time trying it out. That's why all the applications are grouped together and it's not in waves. There will be some changes. We understand, there's some problems with it. There may be some concerns. We're going to make it better the next round when it's official. Have fun. Seriously, this application is supposed to be very fun. Don't stress out about it. You're going to have a chance to apply, if not today, right? Just have fun with it. And lastly, always try to do more. The recognition system isn't a set step. It isn't like, you must take these steps, We make it very flexible so that once you reach junior and senior level, you're able to create your own path. You're able to do your own activities, right? And you can do more. Recognition always comes when you do more. And when you make an impact. Okay, so that's it for the deck. I'm going to ask Barrage if we have any questions pre-submitted. Cool. Yeah, Barrage, can you let me know if there are any pre-submitted questions on the Etherpad?
Yes, we have 4 pre-submitted questions. First question is from Aaron Adams from Hoshian Community College. His question is, will current Firefox Club leads get automatically placed as a junior or senior level of the new recognition program? And his second question is, why is it that I still don't have a Firefox Club lead badge on the badges.mozilla.org?
Cool. Awesome. Thank you. So again, Firefox Club leads will not automatically be placed at junior or senior level because a lot of club leads have not yet started on their activities, and it's only fair that they would go through the same process as other students. The recognition system, the steps you take are also a learning process, so think of it as you take each step, you're also growing with it. Don't think of it as a hassle. If you didn't get a Firefox Club lead, I'm glad to know that. I will look into it because I've badged all of the club leads recently. So if you didn't get one because of some malfunction or badges.com didn't send you something, email me and let me know. It's tilee@mozilla.com. So I will look into that for you, Aaron. Okay. Next question, please.
Next question is from Akabaro Yannick from Agital University in Ivory Coast, and his question is, he's registered in the program FSA since December 2013, and he obtained his beginner's badge on February 28, 2014, but he would like to know the program changes if it's the same badges, and so links towards my his question is like, Yes, he have the Mozilla backpack and he don't know have it how to screenshot of my backpack. So I didn't get any questions from his question. Like it looks that didn't look like any question.
Okay, I think I can help you out, Akka. I hope I'm saying your name right. So in the presentation, I gave the link to the beginner's guide. Go ahead and go through that guide because you've got the past badge and because you've been at FSA for so long. It should be very easy for you to grab that badge. And if you can't get that badge, do take a screenshot of your Mozilla backpack and just submit the link. You should be able to link to your Mozilla backpack profile as well. Cool. Next question.
Next question is from Mitesh Pokar from Nashik community. His question is, we'll need to earn the badge one by one, like first trainee and second junior and third senior. And his one another question is, if we have the quality to earn the junior badge or senior badge directly, so we can claim that directly, or as you have wrote first to earn the trainee badge for junior badge and then senior. Little confused on that. Can you please clarify?
Yep. Okay, so I explained it in the recognition presentation I just did. You will not have to earn the badge one by one in this run. Remember that if you want to apply for junior or senior, go ahead and apply to junior or senior. So if you apply for junior, all the trainee questions will be in the junior applications. It'll be combined together. If you apply for senior, all the trainee, junior, and senior questions will be combined together. So you can go directly to the position that you think you belong to this time. In the future, it will be in waves, so you will first get trainee, junior, and senior. So if you feel like you can jump to a senior, then apply to senior directly this time. And the process after you submit the form. So after you submit the form, we're going to process and review all the applications, and then we're going to make an announcement in June with follow-up steps and with more information about the next round applications. Oh, next question.
Next question is from Rigin from Mozilla Kerala community, and he made an application for the FSA senior batch. So TJ, you can look at his link, and also he's a FSA from last few years. Actually, his question is for the people who register for becoming a FSA should need to re-register for the FSA batch.
Cool. Okay, so actually I know Regan, am I saying your name right? I hope I am. I do know you, and you're going to be okay if your link redirects. If you want to re-register for the FSA badge, please go ahead and do that if you want to do it because it's very easy to get the beginner's badge. But don't worry about it if it redirects, because that still means that you're going to have it. Yeah, don't worry about it. You're okay. Okay, so I think that's it for pre-submitted questions, and it looks like there's no question on IRC either. If any students watching this after have questions, feel free to email eBoard, feel free to email us at firefoxstudents@gmail. Firefox Students on Mozilla. Yeah, and if you want to, put more questions down the Etherpad, and we will answer it for you later on. Okay, I think we're good. We're a little over our time, so does anyone else here have anything? If not, we are heading off. Okay, all right. Bye, guys. Thank you.
Bye.